morning, everyone. How are y'all?
Good morning, Wicked. Thank you for being here, Maureen.
It's been a wild night and morning, let me tell you. Nammy
Yarny
G,
G! Good
where have
morning.
you been? Oh my
Right?
goodness.
Hi, Nana Michelle.
Good
Hi,
morning,
Sarah.
Nana. And good morning, Sarah. How are you ladies?
Hi,
There's
Steve.
Steve. Hello, Steve. I
Hi,
need to come back to
Amy.
Steve here in just a minute. There's
Hi,
Amy.
Diane.
Good morning, Diane. Okay, I'm going to slip in here real quick.
Okay.
Steve, I sometimes go back and watch my lives. Not always, but you know.
Hi, VJ. Good morning.
And somehow something slipped in the comments the other day, and I couldn't figure out what it was. So if we tend to gravitate more towards crocheting being a girls thing and not inclusive of men, then I personally want to apologize
We
because
do
that's
do
not.
it.
We did
We
do
do
that.
do it.
Well, I am so sorry, Steve.
Not
Honestly,
you, not just you. We all do that.
yeah, we
And
do. But it when I went back and was looking at some of the comments, I was like, oh my gosh. I could tell by one of Steve's that, and I couldn't tell if you were joking or not. And if you were joking, that's great. But
I
any
think he's
guys
just
who come
trying to
up,
bring it to our attention because we aren't used to. I mean, like in the old days, the men worked, the women stayed at home, and the women did all of the crochet. I mean,
right, all the needlework.
men crocheted too, but it wasn't something that was. Maureen, you're fine. It's just got a
It
bit
just
weird.
got a little weird.
Yeah.
No, sweetheart. Leslie of the Corn, her youngest boy, he has latched on to crochet like nobody's business. Let me tell you, my youngest
Hi,
grandson,
Keri.
he loves it. He can't wait for us to be back together again on the summer because he's tired of doing washcloths, he said. In fact, I don't
Was
think he's
that
picked up his
Warren?
hook or he's tired of doing washcloths.
Warren?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I don't
imagine
blame
we'll
him.
be moving on to something else. So, Steve, I'm so glad you're here because I wanted you to understand. It's just very easy for women to just, keep talking about this as our craft and forget that there are men out there that are awesome designers and can put out some articles that are sometimes, better than the best of the women that are out there. So please, I would not mind you the next time I get more on the gender side of it being a feminine thing than all
Right.
inclusive.
And the thing that I love most about you, Steve, is that you say, why does it have to be a man thing, or why does it have to be a woman thing? You bring it to our attention because we
Yeah,
don't realize that we're even saying it.
that's right. That's right. Just old habit. It's a
Yeah.
habit we need to get out of. But anyway,
It's funny. I hear you guys all the time.
good morning, VJ. How are you?
Well, and we have a guy that, hi, Lisa.
Good morning,
We
Lisa.
have a gentleman that comes in. There's Angie. Hi, Angie.
Good morning, Angie. How are you?
We have a gentleman that comes into Zoom all the time.
Yeah,
And it's the Popeye guys.
yeah.
Daniel. Hi, Nana Kathleen.
One of them knits and one of them crochets.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of y'all watch Picard on Star Trek series. Yeah. Patrick Stewart. Do you know what he does whenever he's relaxing offset and like he says whenever the best way for him to memorize his lines, he sits down and knits. And I was like, well, my goodness.
Wow.
So
Who would have thunk it?
that's right. Who would have thunk it? But it isn't
Hi, Teresa.
just mainly a woman's craft, but there's not, Steve, that many men that are willing to open up and say, this is what we do.
I
So,
think there's more men that do it that are afraid to say, look at what I do. Isn't this
mhm,
amazing?
right, right. Because it's a
they're
craft
afraid.
like anything else. You know, there are women welders out there that can rival a lot of artistic pieces that any man could do. The same way with painting, the same with making clay pots and stuff like that. I mean, there is no one craft, all right, that's what I'm going to say, craft that is gender specific. I mean, if that's what you really love and that's what you want to do, then that's awesome. But I just wanted to say, Steve, I am really, really sorry. I did not mean to leave you out. You are part of our circle just as much as anybody else.
Picard knits. Yeah, he's part of the Yarny fella being. That's awesome.
Yep.
I didn't know that about him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I just read it the other day. I love his.
Well, and you know, Steve, another thing that is also a stereotype that some of us don't think about it when we say it is, if you're a man and you crochet, you must be gay.
Yeah.
Because that's not the truth either. Because
No, it's
there
not
are
either.
some straight men that crochet or knit.
Well, just like Angie said, in many cultures, the women spun the yarn and the men did the knitting, you know, so.
Yep. See, we just have to. My neighbor's son in his 50s crochets to relax. Yeah, see?
Yep.
That's why I crochet. It helps me forget about my pain.
Excuse me. Yeah. Sarah said Rosie Greer, the former football player, did needlepoint. Yep.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, I missed a stitch.
So I hope that puts me back in your good graces, Steve. I mean, you know, I don't
think you were out of his good graces.
Yeah.
But look what I'm doing, Steve. You inspired me to do this.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is OM Granny Squared's Friendship. What is it? Beautiful Friend Shawl. And I just had to take out 3 rows to carry correct. That is a
fallacy about all men being a certain orientation. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's not fair either.
Amen, VJ. We do this for fun, not to belittle anyone. Yeah.
No, that's right. But the majority of women who talk about it and men who talk about it is such
it's an unbalanced scale.
Very unbalanced.
Yeah.
Very unbalanced. Yeah, I need to take my meds. I haven't taken them for the last couple of days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bad girl, bad girl.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nick them for you, bad girl, bad girl.
Amen, Teresa. She says, over my life, I've learned gender has very little to do with what brings you joy. That's right.
Yep.
BJ's going for coffee. And Steve said that that's the beautiful friend shawl pattern.
It is. The beautiful friend shawl. And I tried to watch the next segment of it, but because that's where I was. I had finished this section of it, the double crochet section. I had finished it. And then I realized when she did the end of it before she did the chain, I was like, oh no, I put 2 double crochets instead of 1. Hi, Carrot Boo.
Right. Good morning, Carrot Boo. Nana Kathleen says that she's taking a break from her blankets and she's making little peeps for Easter baskets for the little ones. Carrot Boo says, I don't know what was said, but my experience with Third Community has always been super welcoming. I'm a woman, but I've seen how the men have been embraced and even celebrated. Everyone always seems to get a little giddy when a man pops in. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. We do get giddy because, um, it's just very welcoming to know that there are men that are out there that are that want to step up and say, "Look what I can create with my hands as well." I mean,
Yep.
yeah. Excuse me. Angie. There's Rebecca. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Keri. I don't know if you heard me say good morning. There were a
No,
couple
I
of people
didn't
that
say
said good
good
morning
morning.
while Maureen was talking, but I said it like good morning, M. And
Oh, I didn't see M.
yep, M's here.
Might have been a time
So
Well, good
you
morning, Em. I
guys,
didn't mean to neglect you, nor little Keri. That's what happens
I
sometimes when you get to talking over one another.
I was doing this.
Excuse me.
Let me see if I can find it. I was
Oh, good morning,
so.
Jay. How are
The,
you?
Good morning, Jay. So the last time that I did this, and don't pay attention to my unsewn and unsewn in ends. That's where I connected them, and I'll hide those later. But the
Oh,
last time
that's
I
nice.
did this, I started with the top. Uh-oh. Well, that's interesting. I did that one right. That's the only one I did right. Oh, but I
What do you
did it
mean
wrong
did
at the
right?
end. Oh my gosh. You know, I really should take them out and redo them because it has the
Good
two
morning,
double
Jane. So
crochet.
glad you're here.
Good morning, Jane. It has the two double crochet, chain two, two double crochet. And when
Uh-huh.
you connect it, you're not supposed to connect those. And I did it last time too. I connected them. I mean,
So you,
yeah,
yeah.
anyway. But this yarn is so, I don't know. I started reading the pattern and it was like not making any sense to me. And I was like, okay, this is in timeout now. And so that's when I bought OM Granny Squares pattern and started
Oh,
working
Jane.
on, huh?
Jane is going to start listening because she's got some Easter cooking to do. Well, thank you for
Oh,
keeping us on, Jane. But feel free to pop in and make a comment if there's something that, you want to share with us. And for all of you lurkers out there, thank you so much for being here. I know that
yes.
the day before any holiday is a little crazy. I mean, especially if you're going to have a big family gathering. I know back home right now that our church is well into the swing of having the Easter egg hunt down at the city park. And then they'll be grilling hot dogs and hamburgers for anybody that, wants to be there. And it's not just my church. I mean, all the churches come together, and sponsored a huge Easter egg hunt for all the kids. And
Hi,
then they'll go
Sierra.
back and then they have a way of segregating the park area so that the littles have their areas and they don't have the big kids overrunning grabbing all the eggs, and then they have the
Right.
next age group. And it took several years for us to finally figure out, when we first started that about 10-12 years ago, that might be a better thing so that the little ones had a chance to gather eggs and have special prizes too. But
Yeah.
um, so I know there's a lot of you out there that are probably dyeing eggs, or like I said, making something special to take to church for lunch tomorrow, or just anything that goes on that day before the official holiday that I'm sure you're lurking, and we appreciate that as well.
Oh, M is trying to teach her husband to crochet to help his chronic pain management. We are still at the Temo.
GEM.
And then TEMOW.
G.
Hi, Nisi.
Good morning, Nisi. How are you, sweetheart?
That shawl. On Ravelry, sweetie. It's OM Granny Squared. Steve could probably link the faster than I could.
Excuse me.
Oh, you know why there was no ads? Because I forgot to monetize it. Thank you. I'll do that real quick. You know.
Oh. M says he's still at the temper tantrum frustration stage. Oh, that's funny. I'll have to remember that one next time. What's giving him temper tantrums, M?
The chain. You know, I was looking at my chains when I was doing the squares for that, and it's just been really recently. Now, I've been crocheting since I was 12, on and off, and then every day since June 1st of 2020. And when I say every day, I mean I picked up a hook every single day and crocheted.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, his frustration is holding the yarn. Yeah. Yeah.
I have just gotten to the point where I am okay with my chain.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Hi, Sharon.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you? Oh, Angie. I would like to see that documentary. She said, I watched a documentary where a woman went into the prison, taught men to knit. It gave them a sense of peace and community in a horrible situation.
Hi, Laura.
Well, yeah. Angie, too, that gives them a skill. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of prison this was for men, but, if there's ever an opportunity in which for them to be able to sell what they make, that in itself is awesome. And even if they never get out of there, if they have the opportunity to share things with their loved ones, that they can make something up and make sure it gets to them, so to speak. Man, that's awesome. And I'm glad that they were able to allow the woman to go in and do that for them.
I am surprised that they allow needles for knitting in a prison. I mean, I guess it would have to be.
I'm sure it's in a controlled situation, and I'm sure they select the men that probably get to fall in that program.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sierra. I knew you popped in a minute ago, but I think either I was reading or Keri was, I don't know, but I want you to know that I know you're here.
They would be better off learning how to yarn or finger knit. Because, or finger crochet, whatever.
M says that her husband can chain and he's done double crochets into a ring so far. Well, that's progress, but I understand. Good morning, Catbird. How are you?
Hi, Catbird.
For Warren and for my oldest daughter, their big frustration was the fact that Mama's right-handed and they're left-handed. So the frustration, level there is already learning just how to hold it. And then Heather almost gave up, but we were at Larry, my first husband's mother's house, and we got to talking about what we were crocheting, working on, and Heather just said that, popped off and said something like, well, it's stupid. I can't learn it, blah, blah, blah. And her grandmother looked at her and said, what do you mean you can't learn it? She says, well, Mama's been trying to teach me, but I admitted to her, I said, I just can't teach her how to do it. So June had her come over and sit next to her, and Heather's, already frustrated. She's like, I don't want to do this and that kind of thing. And so June's sitting there with her, and she immediately realizes, wait a minute, I'm right, she's left. So she took her chair and literally scooted that child right in front of her, and she said, okay, let's try this again.
Yep.
Me, folks, being a teacher, never grasped the fact that she needed a mirror image. So when it was time, and Warren said, I want to know how to do that, I was thinking, well, his mama should be able to teach him. They're both left-handed, and here we go.
Nope.
There's just some things, mamas and daughters, maybe daddies and sons, that can't teach each other very well. So anyway, I did the same thing with Warren. I said, okay, this is how your grandmother taught your mama, so this is how I'm going to teach you. And I made him sit in front of me. He grasped on very quickly what he was supposed to do, but getting his fingers to do what he was supposed to do was very difficult. So, just tell your husband, and I'm sure it's just like what we tell everybody else that wants to start something new. Number one, don't get upset with yourself. It's not you.
Yeah.
You can't immediately expect to pick up a hook and a piece of yarn and start going together and come out with something pretty. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Well, no, let me back up. It may happen for those that are extremely gifted, but Maureen's not that gifted. So for me, I fit the norm where it will take me a while. Practice makes perfect, so to speak. But yeah, so I mean, tell him to just take a deep breath and it'll all be okay. Just practice, practice, practice. Wicked says amigurumi is witchcraft.
It is. I agree.
No,
agree
it is
100%.
not.
Although, you guys, I found the most awesome books. And I told you guys this before. They're succulents.
Mm-hmm.
Succulent amigurumis.
There you go.
I downloaded. Let me get into my. Where is it? My Kindle. It was $5.99. It's $14.99 to buy the book, and I'm gonna buy the books. But they have oh my god, I almost puked.
Oh, sweetie.
Okay, so oh, that was awful.
Well, I'm going to jump back up here in the. Oh, look at that. Let me make it big just a minute. Look, aren't they cute? I love the ones that are already in the pots.
Bamboo.
Uh-huh. Excuse me. Oh, look. I love the little red pot with the cactus on top.
If anybody that loves amigurumi wants to make me a succulent, because I can't keep them alive.
Let's see.
Well, it goes into how to crochet them. The book is really good, actually. How to do a magic ring, puff stitches, attaching 2 feet together. I don't know why they need feet.
Look at that one. He's supposed to be
they
an aloe
have an aloe vera plant.
Oh, I thought that's what that was. Oh, looky there.
Here's the aloe vera plant.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
And you guys, here's the bamboo.
I like that one.
I don't necessarily like the faces on the pots.
Right.
I don't have to have faces on the
Nope.
Keri, what is your favorite succulent? Well, I really like the Christmas cactus that I got.
Yes.
But, right now there's one that I've been able to keep alive. And it's not because I remember to water it, but it's right here. And it is my Danger eats this plant. And it's got another little one growing here. I can't stand this moss.
I was going to say, be careful how you take it out of there.
Oh my
God. Good morning, Miss Pat.
There's a lot of dead stuff here.
Diane said she worked in a prison for 30 years and had one guy that crocheted a sweater out of mop heads. Well, I bet he did it with a finger stitch. Don't you imagine, Diane? Sierra says, so far my partner has made some very pretty bracelets, but he thinks my amigurumi is like witchcraft.
It is, I'm telling you.
Sierra says that she was impressed that his first chain bracelet was 3 yarns held together, which at that point I hadn't even done yet. And Wicked said amigurumi is witchcraft. I think I said that earlier. Excuse me.
Okay. There. I like it better like that. But it's still thriving, but I can't have it anywhere where Danger goes. So I have it sitting next to me. But anyway.
Yes, exactly, Teresa. Pro tip, if you're teaching a lefty, have them sit across from you and do exactly.
Oh, see you later, Keri. Good luck. Tell her I said good luck.
Who's
Hi,
leaving?
Chris. Oh, I got a lot of dirt.
Oops, what happened? Oh, did we lose her to the internet? I think we might have. You know what? I bet when she was moving stuff around, she might have hit a button. That happens a lot. Oh, here she comes back.
Whoops.
That's exactly what I said. Oops. Something happened here.
I was brushing off the keys. That's okay. We're in Zoom and all of a sudden I'll hit my keys or I'll set this down on my keys.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where it sits. Now, you notice I set it down really carefully. I set it down the other day and it started recording in Zoom and everybody's like, who's recording? And it's like, it was an accident. Slow down.
Sharon says, if amigurumi is witchcraft, then she's a witch. I keep telling him small steps, but you're right. Deep breath, put it down, pick it back up again when he's ready. But, I think it's awesome that he's wanting to learn that with you because, husband and wife or life partners together, doing that. That's awesome. It's just like Wayne and I love to, sometimes when we can't find anything that we agree on to watch TV sometimes, we'll just turn the music on and he'll sit and read and I'll do my crochet, or sometimes we'll just find time and say, hey, you know what? I think it's book time. And what that normally means is that he has a book he's reading, I have a book I'm reading. And we just, we both have our drinks, sit back in our chairs and have a little time in which we read things that we like to read. And it's just a good way to, excuse me, share time with one another, doing things that both of you like to do. So I think that's awesome that he wants to learn to crochet, and that's going to be something, y'all can share forever. Teresa says, Keri, sometimes we all get a bit upset about our amigurumi, but I hardly think that's a reason to puke. Oh,
oh no, it was. Oh my gosh, Wicked has 10 cats.
Holy smokes. And I thought I was doggy queen because I had 6. Good morning, Crystal. How are you?
Good morning, Amy.
And she says probably the crocheted succulents would be the only plants that she wouldn't kill by forgetting to water them. Good morning, Samantha. How are
Well, I'm
you?
telling you, I killed them. I did really good when we lived in the old house. The cats never came up on that table. It was full of succulents. It was a big round like dining room table, not big, but I mean, like for 4 people.
Right.
That sat between my chair and well, I don't remember now. It's been so long. That place was a nightmare to live. I try not to remember it.
Oh,
How come I don't see Crystal?
she was up in the chat just a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Hi, Crystal. Um, we are doing well, Amy. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too.
Carrot Boo says, I don't know what I'm doing right, but my Christmas cactus just bloomed again and it's fixing to put on a few more blooms. Well, that's awesome, girlfriend.
My mom's Christmas cactus blooms 6 times a year. She thinks it's 4 times, but I think it's more.
Good morning, Kim. And thank you,
There she
Mommy
is. Good morning, Crystal.
Please don't forget your thumbs. If you haven't done them yet, make sure you hit them on the way out. Oh, she's okay. Keri's going to go watch her niece's, I guess, baseball game, soccer game.
Soccer game. Her husband Spencer does the coaching for her niece's soccer game. So she's trying to be supportive and go to the game. So, which I think is awesome.
Steve says, "Num num, aloe for danger. Num num num."
Well, that's not an aloe vera plant. It's I don't know what it is, but
Isn't there a plant that looks like that? Oh, there you go. She found a sticker. Oh, no, just piece of paper.
No, that was a leaf that needed to be pulled off. Maybe they are aloe vera. No, it's not. It's dried.
Good morning, Amy. I heard her say that earlier. I'm trying to get caught up in the chats. My cursor keeps jumping. Yeah. I finally went to Hobby Lobby.
How wet this is, and I won't have to wash it. I won't have to water it for a few days because it's pretty moist.
Amy said she finally went to Hobby Lobby. It was very sad. Her Hobby Lobby went from 5 aisles to 1.5. My word, I knew they were going to condense, but I haven't been back into the one over here at Jensen Beach.
There was somebody who did a video. It's cabin fever. Let me see.
Carrot Boo says, I swore that she read they are only supposed to bloom from October to January, but this thing is loving life. It's been at least 5 times now. Keri, you should try a pothos plant. They live through anything.
Well, these succulents are supposed to live through anything too, and I killed them. Oh, I didn't know that, Steve. I didn't know that. Okay, so the person who's...
Oh, wow, wicked. She said her Hobby Lobby went to 2 very short aisles.
Cabin Fever Crochet did an update on Hobby Lobby.
Mm-hmm.
And it was part 2. She called customer service and she called corporate. I didn't watch the whole thing, but if you don't have her and you're interested in Hobby Lobby, that would be a really good video to watch.
Keri, Chris says Plants by Crystals does a lot of videos on raising succulents.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, this is kind of like my exercise program that I'm supposed to be doing. I still have that stuff all over me. I can sit in Zoom and everybody can say, okay, do your exercises. And I'll go 1, 2, I'm done. And that's not helping me at all, especially since I only had physical therapy once this
week.
Yeah, once this week because my girl was off. She's on vacation. But I just taking the dog out for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
My pain doctor said, Keri, I want you to start taking your dog out. There's no reason why you can't do that. And I said, and you know, the funny thing is, I'll sit here and ask. I mean, if I'm live, it's different. But if I'm not doing anything except for crocheting, I'll say to Jason, can you make me a cup of coffee? Because I don't want to get up and interrupt my crochet. How lazy is that? It's horrible, you guys.
Carrot Boo says, I'm okay with most plants now, but I did struggle with succulents too. The Pathos, though, was the first plant I could keep alive. I've had her for 8 years now. I'm telling you, I was awful. Well, you know, when I first started with an in-house, you know, succulent little section that I have over in the corner at home, my biggest thing was every Saturday morning I would get up and I would just start watering everybody. You know, now some got a good drink and some got just enough for me to see that the top was wet. And of course, what did I do with them? I do the exact same thing. Well, then I got to wondering, what is wrong with you guys? I am watering you. I'm talking to you. I'm, you know, giving you food. What in the world? So I took a picture and took it into my nursery there in San Angelo. And I said, what is wrong with these plants? And the very first question he asked me was, how often do you water them? What?
Yeah,
so I told him my routine, and he said, He said, you need to cut that back to about once a month. And these, and these, you leave them alone. They'll let you know when they need some water. And so really that's about what I've done with them.
They have a succulent place, I think it's in California, that I had a subscription to where you would get 1 or 2 succulents. 1, 2, or 3. You could decide which subscription you wanted.
Right.
And there were times that I got 3. There were times that I got 2. But most of the time I got 2. Keri, crochet is important, but your exercises are a priority.
Thank you, Steve. I was just getting ready to make your comment known to her.
I know, but I feel like I'm just lazy. And you know, the thing is with physical therapy, they're just trying to get me more
mobile.
Yeah, because if I bend my leg at the knee, it doesn't bend like, you know how young kids can put their knees on the ground with their feet under them and sit on them.
Yeah.
If I was to do that, my knees would break. I'm almost positive.
Yep. Know exactly what you mean.
Probably wouldn't if I fell like that. They probably wouldn't break, but it would hurt like So my range of motion, that's what they're trying to work on, is my range of motion. And I need a knee replacement, and they won't do it until I lose weight, which is fine with me because I don't think I want to have one done because I don't do my exercises like I'm supposed to now.
Right.
And you have to be so dedicated to doing it after a knee replacement, or they go back in. No, yeah, you need to devote like an hour for exercise daily, like you plan crochet time.
Oh, Steve, she doesn't plan her crochet time. Nuh-uh. Nope, she
Hi,
doesn't do any
Ellie.
planning with that at all.
Sorry, not to be a butt, but you can't be lazy unless others enable you to be. I had to tell my family members the same. Stop enabling me.
Yep.
Hi, Tina.
Good morning,
So
Tina. How are
Ellie
you?
just,
And Ellie, how are you?
Ellie just came in and she's doing Mother's Day stitch markers. Speaking of stitch markers, where are my Easter ones?
I wasn't going to let the live go by without you showing us.
Well, I have to. They're on the floor.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna open the rest of the 3 that I have, and not because I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's Easter.
Well, and that's another thing I wanted to tell you. I don't think TFF is going live tomorrow because it's Easter.
Okay, that's cool.
So probably what will happen is Froggy and I will go live on both of our channels, or one
During
of our
that
channels,
time?
if she's feeling like it. Yeah, at that time.
Okay.
Or I'll just go live by myself because she has not been feeling well, you guys.
Yeah, we mentioned a couple of days ago, folks, she's got this chronic pain in her neck right now that she's having to deal with, and she is going to doctors, and they're trying to figure out a plan for her at the moment, but she really needs prayers, number one, for the pain. And as we shared with y'all a couple of days ago,
she needs to quit smoking.
She needs to quit smoking.
She needs prayers.
Because if she can quit smoking, then the nicotine, eventually will get out of her system, or at least low enough to a level where they feel comfortable with going ahead and moving forward with surgery. So please, please, please keep her in your prayers daily, because, we need to get her to that point where she can have the surgery and then move on.
Okay. Here we go. I got them. God. Trauma, Keri. But you are worth it.
Mm-hmm. And Crystal said, I love you, Keri, and I'm not calling you lazy, but I know from experience. You know exactly what you mean.
Well, okay, I'm gonna. The one thing that I hated about Easter was all the grass, especially when I was a mom. I didn't care so much when I was a kid.
Right.
But it got all over the place. But as a mom, yeah, you have to clean that crap up.
Just like glitter.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you love playing with it, making all the crafts and how much fun it is. But as an adult and your kids want to do it, you're like, no.
Oh, this is an egg and it has hearts in it.
Wait. Oh, look.
Those are hearts, not circles, you guys.
That is so cute.
That is really, really cute.
Yes, Wicked, Easter grass is just like tinsel at Christmas.
This is the one for, This is the one for Easter. Ain't it cute?
I think they've all been adorable.
This one has a little rabbit on it. Oh, and this one has an egg on it too. I love these. I don't know where you're getting your stuff from, but keep it up. You're doing so good.
Oh, look at the little charm.
And then, wow, I got more stuff on my belly.
Amy said that she just sent you a picture of a dress that she just made for her granddaughter. A mushroom. Look at all the pretty little beads that she puts on top of them.
I think this was supposed to be the last one, but I'm not sure. I call glitter craft herpes. Because once you get it, it's hard to get rid of. LOL.
Yeah. Let's see. Tina said, Keri, I know how you feel about going under the knife for my knee. I did one and it ended up with MRSA from the hospital or rehab. Ended up in another surgery. They said might not have a leg afterwards. Oh my word.
Who was that?
Tina.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's all the ones I got so far. Now these ones are dots.
Yes, we can see those.
And here's the bunny. And then there's carrots.
Good morning, Sherry K.
Good morning, Cherry K. Okay, there's a bunny. There's a
I was
carrot.
going to say there's the carrot.
And there's a, wow, there's a carrot. And then there's, this one's cute. I like this little window with the bunny in it.
Yes, that one was really cute. And I'm like, Keri, you have found some really interesting little charms to go with your.
And here's another egg.
He's balancing.
And then here's a gold carrot. And then here's a purple ball. And then here's a sheep.
Oh, look at there. Love the little sheep.
So that's all of the stitch markers from the
from Ellie's Easter collection.
Yes. And remember that all of them are different. Hi, Connie.
Good morning,
Connie. All of
Connie.
them are different.
Well, I'm glad you came back. And Nisi, I'm glad that you popped in to say hello to everybody. I know you're lurking.
Okay. This one needs one. And then this one needs one. They all have 3 on it now, except for that one has 4, so I'll put this one on this one. 2 have 4, the rest have 3. Oops. There. So, there you have it.
Aren't they pretty?
They're very pretty. Now I'm going to put these with the Easter or the spring ones over here on. And, you know, somebody said, whoa, what happened to my, oh, for crap's sake. Jason? My, I think he's asleep too.
Did your project fall?
Yep. Oh, good.
They are adorable, aren't they, Tina? I was trying to say Tina and Ellie at the same time. Ellie, do you already have your Mother's Day stitch markers ready to sell? Good morning, Rosalie. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Rosalie. In June, are you going to do pride sets? Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And good morning, Pat Cray. How are you? Yeah, because I was trying to figure out what do we do between Mother's Day and July the 4th. I forgot about June being
there's Father's Day, there's Pride Week, there's graduation. You could do graduation and yes, Mother's Day stitch markers are ready to sell.
Okay, good.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on your red light. Okay, Ellie.
Ellie, type the word drop.
Yeah. I want one for me, and then actually we could do this. I could pick a name today since you have them ready.
Ooh, that would be fun.
And then I want to give one set away. I got it, honey. You didn't need to come out. I didn't mean to wake you up. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Juneteenth is in June. I should have remembered that. What are you doing? One of my nieces' birthday is June 19th. You know, I have come to rely so much on my calendar, my Google Calendar with the little notifications so much that I don't even keep up with in my head whose birthday is coming up next.
Okay.
So there you go, folks. Nightbot has the link to Ellie's channel in which you can get, I'm sure, an email on her about
now,
page.
how much are the Mother's Day ones? Are there, and how many stitch markers do you get?
Rose says, the red light is off and I need prayers today because my husband is at the computer store as we speak.
Uh-oh.
Does that mean he's taking a computer in to be repaired, or is he going shopping for a new computer?
You have to buy them from Ellie, Chris.
And she's already dropped her link. Go back up a little bit and you'll see that Nightbot has pulled her link up.
Ellie, I'm going to text you really quick. Oh, Amy sent me.
Oh, Pat, sweetheart, I've been praying for you.
This dress.
And I just want to say I appreciate so much.
Dress.
Oh, look how pretty.
That is so cute.
All the flavors of cotton candy. Or snow cones. I shouldn't have said cotton candy. I meant snow cones.
That's cute. Okay, Ellie, I'm going to text you. Oops.
Roxanne says, he is a systems administrator and he's gone shopping. Oh, no.
Let me see if I can find Ellie in here.
Good morning, Versa. How are you? I didn't see you sneak in there. And it looks like Ellie does have Pride Month on her list of stitch markers to make.
Okay.
And Ellie's reminding everybody that each set that she makes has 15 stitch markers and a stitch marker holder. Well, that's awesome.
And how much are they? Okay.
Okay, Chris. I don't think there's a link on her YouTube page, but you should be able to go to her about page and contact her through email.
$36 here in the United States, and that covers shipping. Oh, I'm big. I don't need to be big.
Oh, sorry. I was reading the chat.
That's okay.
Ellie, does that include the shipping? And is the only way they can contact you through your email on your about page?
I think that does include the shipping, because before, for Valentine's Day, were 30 plus shipping, and I said that shipping was $6 because it ended up being like $5.75.
Yeah.
Which just made it easier for her.
Yeah.
And then if you want them and you're in Canada, they're a little bit more expensive because of the postage. And then if you want them and you're outside of that, like in the UK, whatever the postage is for them, you would also have to pay that. So I'm pretty sure it would be
okay, Pat. She said Thursday she did not have any power for 11 hours. Someone hit a power pole at 6 a.m. in the morning. She was at the hospital at 6 and didn't get home till 1. She'll find out all of her test results next week.
Yeah, I hope you get good news. Yes. It is just me, or would a mandala like the one in the background should be done in the color of Keri's hair? That would be cool. What?
Good morning, Lisa. She's just wondering if they took a mandala and made it in the
The color
colors
of
of
my
your
hair.
the pinks and purple.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I was gonna say, Ellie, but I wasn't sure. Did you get a little package with glitter stickers? No, I didn't get a little package. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. Jason hasn't been to the
We'll see you there,
post
Lucy.
office yet. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to hook up Nightbot, and there's 30 of us in here. Well, 30 of you in here. So let me see who gets the Mother's Day stitch markers. Nightbot. Oh my God. How did I get unlogged? How did I get logged out?
Yes, Ellie said that the best way to reach her about the stitch markers is to go to her webpage, excuse me, her YouTube channel, and look on her about page, and there's her email address. Contact her if you're interested in any of the stitch markers that she makes.
Okay, so the key word is going to be, whoops.
I was just going to say, Crystal, Ellie, do you do any requests? Because for me, I would love one that had pink, white, and blue for one.
Okay, here we go, you guys.
That's right, Kim.
Mom is the key word. So everybody that wants a chance to win a set of Mother's Day stitch markers, type in Mom.
Go. And please don't do any more typing at the moment. Let's let everybody have a chance to get the word mom dropped in there. Okay, I'm counting. 1, 2, 6, 7.
Did you get a little package of glitter stickers?
8.
Oh my God, there's another egg in here.
9.
Okay. You guys, I got another one to open.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Only have 9. There's Rita. Good morning, Rita. How are you? Leslie. Good morning, my queen.
Okay, this is the very last one. It's a rabbit.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
okay.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh, I can tell you how many there are. Nightbot tells me.
Okay.
There's 19. We need more.
That's what I just counted. Oh, there's sweet little Melissa. How are you, baby girl?
Okay. That rabbit is really cute. Oh, the glitter sticker. That's what you were saying.
Mm.
I found it. With the rabbit. This is a cool little rabbit.
Oh, look at him. He's pink.
Well, I'm glad you said something because it would have ended up in the garbage.
Oh, no.
He sent me a text that said, have Jason look in that for another one. Okay, let me see how many people we got. Let's see. We have 21 now.
If you're lurking, take just a moment, pop on and type in the word mom because she's getting ready to have Nightbot draw for one of Ellie's stitch markers.
Okay, now we have 22. How many people
Good morning,
are
Mom. How are you?
Type the word mom. Oh, she did.
And
Okay.
Amy
So
Crafting Adventures.
there's 32 people here.
Hello, Amy.
Hello, Amy.
It's a runny babbit.
It is a runny babbit. Angie, did you type mom? I don't think Angie typed mom.
This man slipped away for a moment.
Okay, now we have 23 that are eligible. Any more people that want to type in mom that haven't already, I'm gonna enable the roll. Are you guys ready? I'll count it down. 10, 9. Maureen, you're not in here.
No, that's okay. I'm checking on Madonna.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Nightbot.
Pat Cray.
Pat. Awesome, Pat.
Oh, Janet, I'm sorry you got in a little bit late. It's Interplanet Janet. She's a galaxy girl.
Good morning, Janet.
And
Diane.
I'm so sorry I gave you guys the opportunity. So, Pat Cray, email me your address and I will forward it to Ellie, and then she'll mail you your stitch markers.
Awesome, awesome.
Congratulations, Divergent. Yes, if you let me know ahead of time, of course. What did Divergent ask her? I missed it.
She asked her if she took special requests, which at the time when Crystal popped up her question, that was what I was going to ask Ellie, if she takes special requests, like if I wanted something that represented.
She made me a bunch of elephants.
Yeah.
They're in my yarn room. She made me a bunch of elephants.
There you go. Yeah. So if you're interested in a particular theme or color scheme or, something that you want to gift to someone that is a fellow crafter, just go there to Ellie and y'all can work out, what it is, and she can offer you what she has and just go from there.
Kim needs one too, Ellie. I am going to put in Nightbot Ellie's channel. One of these days, I'm going to remember to do it. I already logged out of Nightbot, but 8 was asking for a specific pride flag colors for 1 or 2. Oh, I was.
Mm-hmm. You have an awesome day and great Easter weekend, Roxanne. We love you.
Bye, Roxanne. Love you.
Okie dokies. So, welcome to Saturday, the 8th day of April. It's Holy Saturday. Draw a picture of a bird day, International Roman Day, National All Is Ours Day, Step into the Spotlight Day, Zoo Lovers Day, and Slow Art Day. The food holiday is empanada. Yum. Oh, Ellie says she's going to start making mystery packages in about a month or so. She usually posts that on her community page.
See, that's what I was saying. With all of the stuff that she has left over,
yeah,
we can't really call these advents because it's Christmas advent. So we're just doing stitch marker. What do we want to call them? Um,
Oh. Oh,
oh,
Sharon.
X is out.
Out date is April the 16th. She's nervous, but she knows he's leaving the state. Y'all silent prayers for Sharon.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can
So
get the gist of her comments
we'll
here, but
just call them stitch marker packets. Is that okay, Ellie? Stitch marker packets. I really like the whole Advent thing, but somebody said that Advents are for Christmas, so whatever. Anyway, Pat Cray will get hers, and I will send. Is Nisi going live right now?
in a few minutes, I think.
I think she already started.
Okay.
Let's raid Nisi.
Yes.
I don't see it now. Dang it. Okay. Anyway, let's raid Nisi. Yes, Keri. I don't remember what I asked. We love you guys. Can somebody drop Nisi's link?
And Pat says, Keri, check your emails.
Okay, I will. And we're going to go, everybody meet up over at Nisi's to do an elephant stampede. And Angie, if you're still here, I'm sending you the link, dear. Okay, love you guys.
Be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see. We love you all.
We love you. Bye-bye.